All right, so I borrowed my friend's truck. I rented a trailer. Now we're on our way to pick up the shell. So we're gonna cross the border into the U.S. and then we'll be in Michigan. And then from there, it's gonna be, let's say, around 2.5 hour drive. So let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so now we're in Michigan. Cross the border, no issues. You should have all your documentation, and that way you don't have any issues, have everything. So I borrowed the truck from a friend. I got permission, I got a letter. So have all that info that you need to cross the border if you're gonna do this. And now we're on our way to Rockford, Michigan. Let's go. Okay, so we have the shell all loaded up, strapped down. Everything is tight. It's good. So I'm gonna take this to the car wash, rinse it down. But this is the shell in question that is gonna get back on the road hopefully soon. Clean title, originally from California. All right, so let's go home. First car wash, then home. Let's go. All right, at the car wash, got it all rinsed off. So it's clean importing into Canada. There's no mud debris. And now when I drive, it's gonna be air dried. So that's it. All right, let's get her home. All right, so I'm just at a rest stop. Just had to use the washer real quick. Check the trailer. Everything's good. Check the straps. Now back on our way on the road again. Okay, so we are pulling up to the Detroit-Windsor Ambassador Bridge. I'm going to show you where you're going to pull into to export the vehicle. I did this like 10 plus years ago, so hopefully everything is still the same, but we're going to find out right now. So let's take a look, see. So here's the exit for the bridge. So if you pass this, you keep going, then you're entering Canada. So it says CBP facility, keep left. So this is where we're gonna enter from. Okay, so we finished with customs exporting the vehicle. And now we are returning to Canada. We got to go through this gate and we have to wait for somebody to come and let us through. So this is what we're doing right now. So also, when you get it exported, you get a stamp and a seal. So that way you know the car has been exported properly on the original title of the vehicle. All right, beautiful day today. The car is now home, well, at my brother's house at least, and no issues with the Canadian Customs. So I will go through everything that I've done and what I had to do to bring this over and how much it did cost me to get it here. So now I think the hard part is getting it off the trailer into the garage. And there's the Reed Man. Victory. All right, let's get this thing off. All right, so we have the trailer inside the garage, the 300ZX pushed to the side, and the shell trying to get pushed off the actual trailer. So we're trying to figure this out and how to get this down. So this is the challenge right now. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of help here now. Neighbors, friends, family. And this is how far we've gotten the cars. As you can see, we put these dollies underneath. We got the winch, so we used the weight of the vehicle to slowly bring it down, because we did give it a push, and then eventually the weight is bringing it down. But now we're kind of stuck, so we're going to try and figure that out right now.
We're going to do the same thing now. So let me get this.
The struggle is real.
It's all good, man.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to bring it down. Bring it a little forward.
Almost there. Oh, here we go. This is it.
What?
Got you on video.
Hell yeah. You know I want to be on video.
This is it.
Okay,
It's on jack stands.
Yeah, buddy.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jack that
Yes, sir.
up.
Unhook it and then
We're gonna raise these jack stands up a little bit, and then you're gonna pull it out, and then I'm gonna try and get the jack in the front to hold it, and then we can adjust the jack stands.
all right.
Can you pull it out right now?
All right. There it is. The shell is in the garage. There we go. That's it. Not bad. Positioned it pretty good. All right, so we will now get the other shell, the other car, and swap everything over. Make that become a shell. Look at this guy go. He's got the fenders off, the hood off. You can see him behind the fenders. Dirty, but still pretty clean. Rust-wise. He's emptied out the interior. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we're back at it. Actually, my brother is, because he does most of the work anyways. I just show up here and there and do a few. Oh, there he is. And we are taking a lot of stuff out of this car over here, so let's go take a look. So he took the doors out. We got the hood off, fenders off. So I did some research. This is an 07 STi. Mine is an 06 STi, so I will be swapping this wiring harness. I look at the wiring diagram, and it doesn't look like things are going to match up. So to save ourselves the headache, we're going to swap out the wire harness. But I will be checking out the wiring harness for this 07 STi versus an 07 WRX, because this guy wants the wiring harness.
Absolutely.
So we're going to check that out, see if that's going to work. So this is the progress. You can see the doors there. The doors I'm going to store because I'm going to use the doors from the white one. So realistically, the only thing I'll end up painting on this vehicle will be the hood, this trim here, and the rear here. The trunk I'm going to be using. Yeah. So this is what's going on right now. Try and walk by here. Yeah. And he has that one over there, which he's making progress. That is the Golf R?
2016 Golf R. Clean title, no structural damage, but it had a passenger side front quarter hit. And so far, so good. I mean, everything lined up. I put the fender on. A little tweaking. I'm not super good at doing those type of tweaking things, but it's coming out pretty good. And all the little things, like it was missing an intake. I think it was probably taken with the car. It was an aftermarket blow-off valve, which I was surprised by. It's got a Go Fast Bits blow-off valve on it. I think they put the stock exhaust in. I'm not sure what's going on with the trunk because the back spoiler is a little raised on the driver's side. So when I started taking it off, I can see one of the clips is broken, so I just stopped. And a lot of the trim was missing, and the back window is not tinted like the rest of the car. So I feel like there was something on the car, and they just swapped out the trunk. Overall, it's a pretty cool car. It runs and drives real nice. So
yeah. So we'll make a video of that tomorrow. We'll go over that and see what's going on. We did go up to Toronto yesterday, and he picked up some lowering springs, so we'll be lowering the car as well. So I'm going to start taking out this dash over here, and then update you guys in the progress. Okay, here we have it. This STi I bought damaged in the rear, and unfortunately it has a salvage title, and I could not get a rebuilt title on it because it's still crumpled underneath. I can see this is all repaired. I'll post some pictures of it, how it looked, but underneath is crumpled. So once I start taking everything out that I need from the vehicle, I'll show you what's going on. This over here is the shell that we are going to be putting everything into. Clean title, 2007. Originally was in California, then went to Texas, then I think it was Indiana. I'll have to check the Carfax. Imported into Canada as a clean title car. So everything from that is going in here today. Well, at least the engine. So the plan is I'm going to drop the whole subframe with the transmission and then slide it out from underneath into here. So we're gonna attempt this to see if we can get this high enough and put it up in one shot. So let's go. Yeah, she runs healthy, she runs good. Okay, so this engine bay was dirty. Thank you to my brother for cleaning it for me. Power washed it, came out really nice. Okay, rear bumper's off, taillights are out. We're gonna walk over to the front here. As you can see, I did take out the interior already, and we got the hood off. I got the front bumper out. We're gonna get the fenders, the doors out right now, and then I'll get it into the garage and we'll get it on jack stands and start getting this engine out. Okay, progress. So bumper's off, taillights off. We got the two front doors off. We got the wiring harness off for the rear doors. So it's literally gonna be these bolts right there. Pop those out, door comes out. Fenders are out, hood's out, front bumper, headlights. Now we just got to put it inside the garage, and we'll take the radiator out. So we got the radiator, the steering shaft out, and some of the downpipe will get out, some of the exhaust. I'm thinking I should be able to drop it, but we're going to see how that goes. Yeah, of course, intercooler, that'll be out. And then we'll try and drop it as one whole thing with the transmission. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, progress update. The suspension's out right here in the front. Everything is disconnected in the engine bay. So this we're gonna flip over and then drop the whole thing down. So if we run into issues, I'll let you know, but everything else is disconnected. We did drain the transmission oil because we took out the drive shaft, which is over there on the ground. So with that tailstock being open, if it's tilted, fluid's gonna leak out. Yeah, so let's get to lowering this bad boy. All right, so engines out of this one into this one. Actually, it wasn't that difficult. You do need to get high enough to sneak it out from underneath this one and then over here. And we had some truck jack stands right there, and they helped out tremendously to do this. So tomorrow we're going to end up doing the rear end, and maybe by the end of tomorrow this will be running again. I don't think so, but we got to do the wiring harness. So, but at least the majority is out. I feel like we're almost halfway done. Close to halfway. The wiring harness, he's done the wiring harness, so he knows how that goes.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I've never done it with the engine in the car before, and when I'm looking at it, it doesn't look too difficult because everything is accessed from the top and the front. So we have a lot of room in the back of the engine. Might be a little bit of finagling, but I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Actually, it's doable. It was interesting swap. I don't think it was as bad as actually sometimes taking the engine out and dropping it back in and lining it up everything.
Yeah. I think because we did so much in one shot.
Cool.
Engine's in.
Yeah. Engine's in. Look at that. We'll get some more done tomorrow, and I've already have sold this shell to somebody, so I'm gonna message him. He's already given me a deposit on it, and that way this is not sitting in this garage, and he can work on other vehicles while this one's getting back together, sent for paint. And yeah, so I'm thinking maybe another couple weeks. Knowing this guy, he'll probably have it done in a couple hours. So
We gotta do it.
yeah, but we did it.
We did.
I think this ordeal is a month ordeal from looking at the shell and picking it up, yeah, and then importing it and registering it. So I have that. I will post that as well, how the process went. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm gonna call it a night. Okay, we're back at it, doing the rear end on this one and putting it in this one right here. Here it is. So we got the rear subframe dropped. Look at that. So everything disconnected, and now we're gonna take this and then just slide it over there. So that was progress. So what do you think?
It was not bad. We didn't spend a lot of time.
No.
A couple hours.
Yeah. I think that's the way to do it. Okay, progress update. We have the wheels on, the rear suspension is all tight, front suspension's tight, and we bled the brakes, so that's good. We got the white trunk with the wing on, so that's good, but we're gonna take it off before we send it for paint, because we're gonna leave everything off so they can just paint. Exhaust is on. Take a look at that. Yeah, downpipe is in. You can see, so this was the side that was damaged. So this arm was damaged as well. This is our thrust arm, which goes like up in front, kind of there. And you can see the damage right there, all bent out of shape. So I put a new one on, so that's good. And also, this is a bracket right here for your sway bar, and that's bent out of shape. So this actually, it won't line up on this vehicle, as this one is still bent. And the gentleman who I sold it to will hopefully be fixing everything, so you can still see it kind of wrinkled right there. So yeah, that's the update. So we're gonna drop it down right now onto some dollies, and we're gonna button up the engine, and we'll start it up, and it will be movable again. Okay, so we got the other shell sold. It's going. Gonna get fixed up and it's gonna hopefully bring back to life again. That's it.
Great, man, if it comes back to life.
And then that's the other one right there. Almost done. Gonna get it painted and then it'll be back on the road. There she goes.
She's gonna be repurposed. It'll be a rebuilt title, but
Yeah.
it'll be back on the road. Unfortunately, that was above our level of expertise.
A little too much time that I didn't really want to spend. Doing this was actually technically quicker and easier, but finding the shell took some time. But that's okay. It's a clean shell. It's an 07 now with some, you know, different things here and there, but it's good. This will be good. Okay, so this is the update with the STi. We have it on the ground now, off the dollies. Engine is running. Unfortunately, we did not make a video of that, but it is running. Coolant's back in it. We took everything out, so now it's going to get ready for paint. So all this is going to get painted white. He's going to hopefully fix the roof for me. A few little dings there. And then all this will end up being white. So when you open the doors, it'll essentially be a white car. But the VIN says it's black, but as you can see, somebody did paint it blue, but back to white, or going to be white. So yeah, that's it right there. So it's gonna go out tomorrow, and then let's see when we get it back, and then we'll put all the doors and all the trim back on, and then we'll have a clean shell running car, registered, ready to drive. So we'll see what this car can do.
STi is loaded up and it's going to Metro Collision to get the paint work done. And that is tow truck driver Summer. You're good, brother. Thank you. I'll meet you over there. Great towing company, Classic Auto Towing. They do a great job for me. There she goes, and we're going to be following her. Unfortunately, it's raining. So we are at Metro Collision. Tow truck driver, Metro Collision here. And we're going to be driving it inside the bay.
Okay, so we got the car back from paint, and my brother did all the work right now. He couldn't wait for me from back from work, so it's okay. Less work for me. Anyways, let's go take a look at the car and see what's going on. So this is it. It's got the hood on, the fenders, the doors, the trunk, semi-rear bumper. I told him, don't worry about it. I gotta get the brackets that go here. I'm gonna paint them and clean them up. But this is it. Everything lines up way better. I'm still debating if I should stick with the black taillights or go with the clear ones, or I can just keep both. I do like the red ones. I do have a set of those too, but I think they're both driver, so I need to get a passenger. But it's looking good. I'm just putting all the stuff that we collected, right? All the stuff we collected, I'm gonna put in here. I'm gonna sort through it, see what we're gonna keep, and see what I'm gonna get rid of. The front bumper that came with the shell, I painted that white. Unfortunately, it's hitting the intercooler piping right here, so I will be trimming it and cleaning that up to make it fit properly. But it's a better condition than what I had on this car originally. So yeah, it's looking good.
It is.